Hi guys, over here I have the Redmi Note 15 Pro, and in this video I'll be taking you through the best features of this device. So if you newly bought the Redmi Note 15 Pro and you want to be able to learn some tips and tricks that would help you fully utilize all of the features and capabilities of this device, then you want to make sure you watch this video from start to finish. Without wasting much of your time, one of the interesting features of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the ability for you to get a full screen display on your device without these bottom buttons, and that can be very useful if you're watching movies on your Redmi Note 15 Pro or you're playing certain games and you want to be able to fully utilize all of the display. And the way you enable this feature is to go over to the settings of your Redmi Note 15 Pro. You want to navigate down to the home screen settings over here, and then all the way down to the system navigation option. Select that, and then you want to change from buttons to the gesture navigation. So go ahead and select that, and then you will be prompted to learn about the gesture navigation. If you're new to it, you can tap on learn and then just follow the on-screen instruction to learn about how to use the gesture navigation style that actually gives you a full screen display. With the gesture navigation style, if you swipe from the bottom all the way to the center, you should be able to minimize all of the application on this device. And then if you swipe all the way from the left hand side, you should go back to the previous application. And also if you swipe all the way from the right, you should be able to go back to the previous application as well. And that is basically how to use this type of navigation without the bottom navigation buttons as we have previously. So now we have a full screen display on our Redmi Note 15 Pro, and like I said before, this is actually very useful if you're watching movies or playing certain games on your Redmi Note 15 Pro. Now another interesting feature of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the double tap to wake and double tap to lock screen on this device. It actually gives you a premium feel on your Redmi Note 15 Pro, and the way you enable it is to go over to the settings one more time, and then from the settings you want to scroll all the way down to the lock screen settings over here. Tap on that and make sure that raise to wake is turned on, and then the double tap to wake or turn off screen is also turned on from over here. Once you've done that, you want to come out of this, go over to the home screen settings as well. From here you want to make sure you toggle on the double tap on empty spot on the screen to lock the screen as well. And once you've done all of this, you should now be able to simply lock your Redmi Note 15 Pro by double tapping on the screen. And to wake it up, you can also double tap like so, and it automatically wakes the screen of your Redmi Note 15 Pro. More so, one of my best and most interesting feature of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the second space feature, which allows you to be able to have two system or two space running on your Redmi Note 15 Pro at the same time. It is more or less like you have two phones in one particular phone. To set up a second space, you would have to just tap on the settings button over here and then scroll all the way down to the additional settings over here. Tap on that, and then you want to just scroll down until you get to the second space option. Go ahead and select that, then turn on second space just like so. Give it a couple of seconds to set up your second space. And now second space has been created. Now what you want to do is to tap on the continue button over here and then just click on continue. Now you'll be required to set a password, so tap on the set now. This is actually you setting up your password, pin or pattern for the different space. So this is actually for the first space. I already have this, so I'm just going to confirm my password, pin or pattern in this particular case. And this is actually for the second space, so you would have to enter a different password, pin or pattern. I'm just going to enter this one and then also confirm your second space pattern as well. Now click on the confirm button at the bottom over here and you're good to go. You'll be required to set up a fingerprint. You can go ahead and do that, or if you do not want that, you can just click on the skip button over here. All you just have to do now, once your Redmi Note 15 Pro is locked, if you want to open up the first space, which is actually the one we had before, you would have to enter your initial password, pin or pattern. And as you can see, this is actually my first space. It is actually the first UI or system I had on this device. And if I actually want to access the second space, I can just enter this password, and now you can see that I am taken into a different space. This particular space also contains different applications that are not in the first space as well. This can be very useful if you're trying to hide some specific things on your Redmi Note 15 Pro that you do not want every person to be able to access. Also, one of my best features of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the ability for you to turn on the flashlight by simply double tapping on the power button over here. And the way you do that is to go over to the settings of your Redmi Note 15 Pro, and you want to just scroll down until you get to the additional settings over here and then to the gesture shortcut. Now you can see at the bottom that we have the turn on touch by simply double pressing on the power button, and it is currently turned off. This is actually a very useful one if you ask me. Once this is turned on, you can simply just double press to turn on the flashlight and also double press to turn it off as well. Another interesting feature or tips and tricks of the Redmi Note 15 Pro you should learn are the different ways to take a screenshot on this device. So usually to take a screenshot, you will just have to press on the power button and the volume down button to simply just take a screenshot, but you can actually take a screenshot in different ways on this device as well. So for instance, you can go over to the settings of your Redmi Note 15 Pro, and if you scroll all the way down to the additional settings over here and then all the way down to the gesture shortcut option, you can see that we have different ways we can still take a screenshot on the Redmi Note 15 Pro. So here that we have the take a screenshot option, you can see we have the slide 3 fingers down to take a screenshot. So you can simply just swipe 3 fingers downward like this and a screenshot will be taken. If you also want to take a partial screenshot of a specific part, all you just have to do is to press and hold 3 fingers just like this, and a partial screenshot will be enabled. So you can now use your hand to select the area you want to take a screenshot. So I can just take a screenshot of only this part of the screen just like so, and once I am done, I will just tap on the save option over here just like so, and that particular screenshot will also be saved on my Redmi Note 15 Pro. So you can see the partial screenshot I just took on my device over here. Also, if you want to take a screenshot of a long page, you can use the scrolling screenshot option. So take for instance, we are on the settings and this is actually a long page and we want to take a long screenshot that captures everything. All you just have to do is to first of all take the screenshot using any of the previous option I have mentioned, and then just tap on the scroll option over here and you should be able to just scroll down. Make sure you actually scroll to the part you want to capture, and once you're done, you can tap on the done button over here and it's just going to process everything. And once you tap on the check button at the top, you should be able to just capture everything on that particular page. So if I go over here, you can see my scrolling screenshots, and it's actually a very long one as you can see from over here. Another interesting feature of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the ability for you to lock applications. So if you want to prevent people that have access to your phone from being able to access specific applications, you can actually lock those applications. And the way you do that is to open up the settings of your Redmi Note 15 Pro, scroll all the way down to the apps settings over here, and then you're going to see the app lock option. Go ahead and select that. Now just click on the turn on app lock from over here, enter your password, pin or pattern if you have any, and if you do not have any password, pin or pattern, you'll be required to actually set up your password, pin or pattern. And once you're done, just follow all of the on-screen instructions. So you'll be required to sign into your Xiaomi account, but you don't necessarily have to do this. So just tap on the not now option at the top over here, and then give it a couple of seconds as well, then tap on not now, and at this point you can now choose the applications you want to lock. So I can actually choose to uncheck these ones are actually checked by default, but if I want to lock these applications, I can tap on the use app lock option over here. And as you can see, it is requiring me to set up a fingerprint, but you don't have to also do that. So you can tap on the cancel option over here. Now these are the previously locked applications. You can scroll down and select more applications on your Redmi Note 15 Pro you want to lock, and after selecting on the applications by simply just toggling them on, you can now go ahead and just tap on any part of the screen or just exit this page. And now if you try to open up any of the locked application just like so, you will now be required to enter your password, your pin or your pattern, whichever one you set for the locked applications on your Redmi Note 15 Pro as well. Another interesting feature of the Redmi Note 15 Pro that most people do not know about is the ability for you to use dual application. So you can actually have two of the same applications running on your Redmi Note 15 Pro, and the way you enable this feature is to go over to the settings, and then you want to locate the app settings. So go ahead and tap on the app settings from over here, and then you're going to see the dual apps option over here. Go ahead and select that, click on the create button over here, and then you want to select the applications which you want to enable this dual app feature for. So you can go ahead and enable it for all of the applications that supports a dual application. So currently we have it for the Netflix app. You can just go ahead and toggle it on just like so. It is going to create the dual application, and then you can go ahead and do it for TikTok as well. So you can actually run 2 different TikTok accounts on the same Redmi Note 15 Pro. And once you're done, you can come out of this and then just go over to the list of apps. You can see here that we have 2 Netflix applications. You can also do it for literally any application that currently supports the dual application feature on your Redmi Note 15 Pro. Here we have TikTok, and also here we also have the original TikTok application as well. Another interesting feature of the Redmi Note 15 Pro is the ability for you to screen record. So you do not need to get a third-party screen recorder application on the Redmi Note 15 Pro, and the way you screen record is to simply just swipe down through the notification center, and you should be able to find this icon, this video icon over here. If you do not find it in your own case, you can tap on the edit button from over here, look for this screen recorder icon from the list of inactive icons, and then you just want to go ahead and tap on the plus icon. So if it is not here, you should be able to find it somewhere around this place. You can see it over here. Just tap on it and it should be able to add over here. And once you're done, just click on the check button at the top. Now to screen record, you want to tap on this icon and then just give it a couple of seconds. Click on allow. You can see the screen recorder icon. Go ahead and tap on this icon and then just click on resume, and now you should be able to capture everything happening on the screen of your Redmi Note 15 Pro. So if you're playing games, this is actually a very good one. And you can also edit or manage the settings of this screen recorder feature. So you can actually go ahead and long press on the feature, and then you should be able to just adjust the resolution. So you can end your recording first, just like so. And you should be able to just go over to resolution and change the resolution, the video quality as well. And whenever you're done screen recording, you can go over to the gallery of your Redmi Note 15 Pro, and you should be able to find your recording from over here as well. The Redmi Note 15 Pro also supports floating windows, so you can actually have a floating window on this device. And the way you do that is to just go over to the top notification center as well, tap on the edit button over here, and then scroll all the way down till you find the floating window icon. Go ahead and tap on that as well. And now that we have the icon currently active, you just want to check on the button at the top. But before you tap on it, you want to make sure you're currently running one application. So let's take, for instance, we are on the gallery application. You can now scroll down and then tap on the floating window icon, just like so, and you can see now that we have the gallery application floating on our Redmi Note 15 Pro. You can also adjust it with your finger to make it a little bit bigger, and as you can see, this works absolutely well. You can tap on this and choose whichever position you want to place it. So you can place it at the bottom, at the top, just like so. It comes over to the top over here. You can also bring it down or even swipe down to turn it back to a full screen display as well. Now finally, the Redmi Note 15 Pro also allows you to be able to customize your home page, and the way you do that is to just long press on any part of the screen. So if you long press like so, you have the option to either change the wallpaper of this particular screen. So you can go over to wallpaper and choose from the default wallpaper, or even set your own wallpaper from over here. There are tons of wallpaper you can actually choose from, but then aside from that, you can go over to the settings to even do more things. So you can change the transition of the slider on your Redmi Note 15 Pro. You can see we have different options over here, and I can go ahead and choose this particular one, and you can see how it actually changes. I can go ahead and choose this one as well, choose this one, whichever one that fits your need. You can choose any of them, and that is basically for the transition. You can go over to widgets and choose to add any widget you want on the home screen of your Redmi Note 15 Pro. So you can go ahead and add any of the widgets we have over here. Take, for instance, your touchlight. You just have to long press on it and then add it to any part of the screen. You can even swipe to the right hand side, add it to any empty space you want to add it, and it's just going to stay there. And now once you exit from the edit mode and then just tap on the flashlight, it automatically turns on your flashlight. You can also add anything literally from over here. All you just have to do is to long press on that particular widget, and you have the option to add it to any part of the screen you want to add it. So here's the music widget, and you can actually play music once it is added. Basically, these are the best features or tips and tricks of the Redmi Note 15 Pro you're supposed to know about. And if this tutorial was helpful, please let me know in the comment section and subscribe to this YouTube channel, guys.